everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. And I'm going to get tonight's fire blazing. And as I do so, and as you gather around this fire, please be sure to contribute your energy to let me know that you're present tonight. Whether it be a like, a subscribe, or a share, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And for starters, I would like to say I hope you all had a great Father's Day weekend, celebrating with the masculine energies in your life. I hope I hope you all had a great celebration. And with that being said, I would take this time to look into the spread to see what higher messages the energy would like for me to share with you all tonight. And with that being said, let's get right into the messages. And the message that's speaking the loudest is coming from your spirit guides, your ancestor team, however you call them. And they're speaking to your otherworldly energy. There's not a lot of other stones around it, so it's not telling me much. But I'm sure as we continue down the spread, it will all come full circle. But they're highlighting this part of you for some reason, to let you know that this is a key part of your identity. There's something potent in it. And the stones are showing me that the messages and the information that is coming to you by way of this other worldly source that you're connected to is fueling your light, your brilliance. It's something about a star system that is ringing true here. The constellation that is up above you is reflecting the star that you are. And this may be quite unique for you, recognizing the stardom of your energy. Because you may be the type of person that prefer to stay in isolation, prefer to keep your energy contained or to yourself. But there's something about the star that is shining within you that has the power to attract others to you. And this may be a new phenomenon for you. Maybe something new to you because why are people coming to you? Why are people picking up on your energy so much? You may even try to dress yourself down to minimize this attraction because it's not something you're particularly fond of or familiar with. But due to the level of connectedness you have to this otherworldly energy, you have no choice but to shine. And other people are starting to see the light of your energy. And this may be causing a bit of confusion for you because you prefer your relationships to be a bit more intimate, a bit more close. You rather have people talking to you that you know. People are strangers to you, and you like to keep that degree of separation. However, this energy is not allowing you to do that. It's not calling for that, which is puzzling you a bit, causing the questions to rattle in your head. Why are they coming? Questioning people's interest in you. Are they coming to you for who you are? Are they coming to you because they see something in you? Or are they coming to you to see what they can gain from you? Oh, what I can see or what I'm downloading is this may be triggering you a little bit, because you may have cleared out negative energies from your past that has caused you to feel malfunction, feel disorientated, to feel lower. You've cleared out this type of energy from your world. And now this new traffic is coming to you and you don't know what their interest is. You see the possibility of danger. But something in you also sees the possibility of opportunity to bridge a connection, to bridge a fruitful community. Now that people are finding your energy of interest. And you're not wrong in that second analogy, in that second perspective. Because what I can see here is the community ring showing up with the shell facing up, belly up, which lets me know that it is confirmed. It is indeed true that there is a community that is seeing you for the light that you are. And they're interested in your aura and what you have to deliver in your light, because it's fueling them. And there's reciprocity here. There's abundance here. But the challenge that you're facing is in the question, which way do I go? Because you've came a long way not to have these type of questions arise. You're not empty of hardship. You're not empty of going through turbulence and turmoil. And this is making you question people's motives. However, the energy is saying to me, go with the flow that's least resistant. Go with the flow that calls you at your highest level. You can feel energy, and you will know what energy is not for you. So it's less about what these people want from you and more about you trusting in the process and trusting in your intuition to tell you when it's not okay, when this person is not appropriate for the type of energy that you carry. Rather than you saying no and questioning them before you even get in contact with their energy. That lets me know that's a trigger response there. That is a response to something that has already been wounded within you. You may be healing that part of yourself, still going through the metamorphosis of getting out of trauma, healing that part of yourself. And the wound still may be developing the scab, but you can still feel the itch. And being that you're stepping out into the open a little bit more, these people are agitating or creating a little bit of confusion for you, determining whether or not you should go down this path or that path, or how you should approach this situation. Nonetheless, the truth of the matter here is that your heart is loving, okay? You have a loving heart to determine the heart of people. Your heart is so big that you can see whether someone is of your energy or not. And truth be told, it has to do with you being authentic. The authenticity of your nature will draw out anything that is inauthentic in others. So you don't have to worry in terms of questioning, because your energy has already been equipped enough to prepare you for any type of energies that are not in alignment for you, because I know that's what you're concerned about. That's what your energy is in question of. You don't want to go down another dark path. You don't want to deal with negative energy taking you away from who you are anymore. But fret not. The armor that you have built up for yourself is indeed equipped. And the energies are aligning you on a much more fruitful path. So your questioning should be more about how to nurture the healthier part of yourself. Nurture the healthier side to see the light in the abundance and the fruitfulness of others. And when they prove to be something that they're not, your energy will show up to get you out of there ahead of time before it does any damage towards you. This has been a very critical part of your journey that you have learned to cultivate and nurture within yourself. You've done well. I know the journey was difficult, and I know the journey was hard, and it has given you wounds and scars. However, the knowledge that has come from that has cultivated you enough to this point to be able to nurture a better version, a better reality for yourself. Lending is a way for you to see your medicine, to see the gift that you have to offer this world, to this planet. And it comes with abundance. It comes with nothing but wealth and prosperity. And you have to see that for yourself. Because if you lean too much on the trauma, if you lean too much on visualizing this thing repeating itself, it will do so. But the blessing that you have is the fact that you have nurtured yourself to the point that the medicine and the gift that you have is here to birth itself. And the crazier part of the shells is that it doesn't tell me exactly what this medicine that you have is. It tells me how the style it comes in. And being that your medicine or your gift is in water, that lets me know consistency is your modus operandi. This is how you operate. You operate in a state of flow. You operate like water. And it's showing to me that this is the embodiment that you must be in order for your gift to be dispensed. And I will take this time to see if the cards, the shells won't tell me, but the cards can give me a little bit more detail about what your personal gift is at this particular time. And what I will do is pull some cards to see if the cards will allow me to be a little bit nosy, to see what is the collective's personal gift that is trying to birth itself at this particular time. Give me 1 second. 2 cards have came out already. I'm going to shuffle one more time, guys. Oh, there it is. Oh, that fell. The cards that came out were intuition, subspace dimension, and freedom. Your gift has more to do with your ability to sense things. It's like you got a sixth sense. Your senses are heightened. Your senses are so in tune with the energies around you. You are a gifted person. The common man doesn't have this type of gift or ability that you have because subspace dimension came out, which lets me know that you can tap into the innermost corridors of a person's spirit, of a person's being, and tap into that energy without uttering a word, giving you a type of freedom of knowing that allows your mind to release itself from the burden of overthinking. This is your gift. And if you don't acknowledge this part of yourself, you will never be able to blossom the abundance of your gift, the abundance of what you truly have to offer this planet. And this energy carries a lot of depth in it because people are complex. You also are complex. However, staying in the flow of it all creates a bit of challenges for you. Because what I can see here is that the doll representing you is face up, letting me know that you're still in a state of confusion. You're still in a state like you're a deer caught in headlights about all of this. You're questioning. You're either questioning the fact that how could it be you to be this type of person carrying this level of light? So much so that the people around you that don't even know you are gravitating towards you. Confused about the journey that you're on. Because it has taken you to new heights that you didn't even imagine. You can't even believe that this is even happening to a person like you. And I'm here to say, believe it. All of it's true. All of the unique things and confusing things that have shown up in your world are evident of the type of person that you are. And what I can see here is what I need to tell you. And I need to convey to you that you're at the point in your life that you need to learn how to release and let go of certain things. Let go of certain people. Let go of old friendships, old work environments, old situations that are no longer in alignment to this frequency that you're opening your eyes to. This is truly who you are. This is truly the energy that you came on this planet. And once you release yourself from thinking you need to be a certain thing, a certain way, a certain person, you will free yourself from the narrative that is holding you down on a level in this dimension that is bringing you to the point that if you don't release, it's going to hold you down. It's going to hold you back because the energy is moving you to new heights, taking you to a new level to where you can be exactly the energy that your frequency is radiating on. And I can tell you right now, once you release all these things, release everything that you thought you knew, everything you thought you needed to hang on to, release control of the narrative that you have around yourself so that you can step into a state of action. that is in more alignment with the frequencies of this universe. Because you're on a wave. You're on a highly potent energy source that is taking you on a path of wisdom. And this wisdom will let you know all the information that is deep within you. And the problem is that you will not gain the wisdom that you're on the path of obtaining if you don't let go. There's no world in which you can hang on and let go at the same time. It doesn't work that way. You have to let go in order to gain the abundance that's awaiting you. Because you're already here. You've made it to this other dimension. You have to release the thought process, the old thinkings and people and places that you were attached to. In order for you to really see the role model, the leader that you truly are for the community that is awaiting you. People are looking up to you as a source of vitality, as a source of information, because you have it. You have the story to tell, because what you've gone through, you can write many books. You have a story to tell. And the last piece of the chapter comes with you releasing. That's the last story for you to tell. How hard it was for you to let go. And you finally did it. The applause that's awaiting you. The cheers and people waiting to hear the magical story that you have to tell for what you have gone through. You don't see that this will push you to your line of work. Push you into the proper place for you to feel the fulfillment that your heart truly desires. The work that you're called to do. Because the wisdom that will show up in community for you, you won't even have to study, prepare, or do anything different. Because your sophistication stone is showing up here, which lets me know the genius that is buried within you, waiting to be seen, will show up once you're around the proper people. Period. Wow. If you guys aren't hot, I guess I'm taking all the heat from everyone at this particular time. And if you're still here with me in tonight's healing circle from that very powerful message, please be sure to like, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how or if this message is showing up in your world. Wow, this is very potent and very powerful. I love to see what's going on in the collective consciousness. And I love to see the energies that these messages are attached to. And with that being said, I'm going to take the time to shift this energy to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to share with you all. And what I normally would do at this particular time is to pull some cards, but the stones are going down a different path. And there's a lot of messages or a lot of words or a lot of things that I can feel that they have to say at this particular time. So what I will do is I will jump back into the spread to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with you all at this particular time. And what I'm gathering here is still off of this energy of your light. I don't know if you don't recognize the brightness of your light. But what it's doing is creating a transformation, not only within your own world, but also the paradigm in which you live in. Profound changes deeply in the consciousness, in the conscious of your mind as well, is what I'm gathering here. What I'm seeing is that it's like you're in a butterfly, a caterpillar in a cocoon, and it's time for you to turn into a butterfly. And as you're peeling back the layers, as you're shedding the skin to let the wings flap, because you're transforming, somehow there's something stopping you from taking off, because the shadow stone is here. It's like you're wanting to blossom, but something is not allowing the fulfillment of that. And I will get back into the cards to see what is this obstacle about that is preventing the collective from blossoming and taking off at this particular time. Give me 1 second as I begin to shuffle the cards to see what the obstacle is about. Got 2 cards. Let me get 1 more card. Of course, it will fall. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, I see. The cards that came out were pulled in a different direction, falling apart in molecular level. You're being stripped from the bottom. Oh, I understand. What I'm downloading here is that the transformation that you're enduring at this time is impacting you on a very molecular level. Is going down to the crux of your DNA. And it is causing you to be pulled in different directions, making you feel as if you're falling apart. Yeah, because the old version of you is dilapidating. No longer feeling close with old friendship groups, old people that you had deep love for. Different places and spaces you love to go in and hang out at is just no longer in alignment with you at this time. But also you feel the heightened energy of the magic, of the spiritual world that you're living in, pulling you in a different direction. And it's pulling you in a whole nother world is what I'm downloading. And this world is abundant. This world is exactly what you desire. Allowing you to be your full self without shortchanging and shortcutting yourself. The weird part of you, the eclectic part of you is welcomed. And your world may seem to be falling apart as you knew it. And you may be trying to keep the pieces together. The glass is breaking and you're trying to hold on to what you knew to be true. But what I can see here in the stones is that this water is rising you to the highest tide. Clearing out your energy of outdated thinking, of outdated energy. And welcoming you to a new version of what it means to be a spiritual leader, blossoming you into new relationship connection, new friendship groups that are in alignment with the magical side of you. Embracing the otherworldliness of yourself, because what I can see here is the fulfillment or the fullness of who you are is embraced. You're headed into the home that you've always longed for. Being able to conjure up the spiritual depth of your energy and the wisdom that has been buried deep within you can finally have a space to create. Because your creativity is here. This is the version of yourself that you kept quiet. You've been nurturing this uniqueness of your energy. Though this part of yourself was pushed to the side because people did not understand it. And they did not create the space or the energy to understand it. You did not shut it out. You did not kill this part of yourself. But instead, you nurtured it. And now the nurturance of this part of yourself finally has a place. It finally belongs. And the unique part of this is that the makeup of your being, the genetic blueprint of your energy, you're awakening to. You're opening your eyes to the deepest part of yourself that is in alignment with something otherworldly. And the fact that you've been on this healing journey, you've done it. You've cultivated it. And it has a heartbeat now. And the fire of your energy would not let it die. Because you knew it had value. You knew it had spiritual currency to cash you out. And your higher energy and your spiritual guides are kicking in to say that this was the change that your spirit was always trying to cultivate within you. Now that is here, now that you have been alerted to the magnitude of your energy and the otherworldliness of your being and the connection you have to an otherworldly energy source, you can now see the mysteriousness of this planet. Because the very thing that you have endured lets you know that the energy of this planet is operating on the same frequency. This is why the beginning message started with your otherworldly energy or your spirit guide highlighting the otherworldliness of your being. It's important that you honor that, because this is what's going to separate you from the masses. Little do you know you're one of one. You're not duplicated. You can't be. Your energy is here to be otherworldly, and no one or nothing is like you. Make peace with that. The quicker you make peace with that, the better off you'll be. The more you're able to stay in a flow-like state, gaining all the blessings and abundance that come along with it. Period. If you guys can see the sweat that is coming off of my arms right now and my palms, This is the heat and the amount of involvement the other world is with me, relaying to you the messages. Oh, I'm deeply involved and I'm deeply impressed by you all every time I start this fire, this healing circle. Wow, I'm going to take this time to close out tonight's healing circle. Thank you all for being the powerful beings that you are and taking out the time to listen to these messages. And if you stayed this far in tonight's healing circle, please be sure to contribute your energy so that I can continue to pick up on your energy and read these messages for you all. Thank you all for joining me. And I'm going to close out this healing circle before I start really sweating. And with that being said, I will see you all at the next